So it's not with my friend. My friend had to leave, but I was playing with my friend earlier. So I kicked the name. Please don't say I'm on like. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. I can't land like there. If I do, I'm completely dead. So I'm gonna land here. I'm gonna land here. Greg runs into the office and shoves the money into cardboard boxes as quickly as he can. The front demands they hand over the charges, but suddenly the man grabs his wrist and knocks him to the ground as his wife pulls out a gun and points it at Craig. That's when things take a strange turn, because instead of calling the cops, he tells the rich man that one of his friends. Oh my god, this guy wants to try me? This guy wants to try me? All this cash was already set aside for him to play with it. Oh my god, you're trash. You're trash. Suddenly, Craig gets a call from his wife and answers it to find out that it's 2 a.m. and she's worried sick. She knows he's been fired and begs him to come back home. But the rich man offers him $300 to hang up on his wife. Okay, this is the easiest $300 he's going to make all night. Tell my wife faster than I can say cuss for that. But it's such a great offer that it's distracting us from a serious red flag. So far, their tequila is worth $50, and punching a bouncer in the face is worth $500. But there's no reason that hanging up the phone is worth $300 as a form of entertainment. It just doesn't make sense, and that's why it's a red flag. He's offering way too much money for this because he doesn't want us contacting the outside world to tell anyone where we are or what's going on. That tells us he wants this game to get really twisty and is trying to control the flow of information. Our lives are clearly in danger, but if we leave, we miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime chance to earn more money in a single night than I could make in over 5 years on an average salary. I would stick around as long as they kept giving me money, but instead of hanging up on my wife, I would tell them that I did and make $300, but keep the call going with the phone inside my pocket. The wife will be confused, but she'll be able to listen in and figure out what's going on while I drop her hints. That way I can make sure every word of the night was recorded in case things take a serious turn, and we need a witness or someone who knows our location in case we need help in a life or death emergency. Craig here hangs up on his wife, winning $300. Craig has now taking this game seriously. Vince already started playing for the next bet, and now it's Craig's turn. If he can hold his breath longer than Vince did, he will win $500. Afraid of losing, Vince here punches him in the stomach just seconds before he was about to beat his record. Colin here lets it go since he didn't lay down any rules, but Craig here wants to get revenge and wants to know what the next bet is. Vince has stolen this guy's chance to win money. He desperately needs to keep his family off the streets. Craig here could have easily won this bet. He is the only person in the room that hasn't been doing drugs all night, and that's a huge advantage because coke dramatically increases your heart rate. If the heart is pumping faster, then it's converting more of your blood oxygen into carbon dioxide, making it a lot harder to hold your breath. But Craig made a huge mistake here by not realizing that this bet is the first competitive winner-take-all challenge. And if you already know your friend is a debt collector who's a professional at taking money away from others, you have to assume he's going to find every possible way to take your money. There's only one way to win these bets from this point on, and we need to start looking for every opportunity to screw this guy over and cheat. For $500, we're not interested in honesty and sportsmanship. We're interested in winning at all costs. The rich man leads them outside and shows them a turd in front of his house. His neighbor's dog is always pooping on his lawn, and he wants revenge. The first man who takes a dump inside the neighbor's house with a photo to prove they did it will win $1,200. Without hesitation, they run to break into the building and squat down on the floor to perform their duty. He finishes his business and stands up to take a picture of it before yelling good luck to his friend as he runs out of the house. A girl wakes up and is shocked to find Vince with his pants around his ankles, and he runs out of the house, but on his way back, he notices the neighbor's dog and comes out with a horrible plan. Vince here walks in carrying the neighbor's dog and offers to kill it for money, but the rich man is disgusted and won't have a helpless animal killed on his wife's birthday. Craig has now earned $2,000 total, but his friend Vince is already planning his revenge. For the next bet, the first person to make the rich man a bon for tonic will get $300. Craig here walks out of the kitchen but gets thrown to the floor by his friend. That's when things start to get out of control. The wife comforts Craig, rubbing his shoulders, and suddenly offers to sleep with him to help him relax. He can't believe what he's hearing and tells him he won't cheat on his wife. But when the man offers him $4,500 and makes it a bet, he starts to consider her proposal. Okay, this is taking generosity to a whole new level. Less than half an hour ago, they were being robbed, and now they're turning the other cheek in the cheekiest way possible. $4,500 is going to save his family from eviction, but if his wife ever finds out, he's not going to have a family to save. Just by looking at how jealous Vince is of how much money Craig is making, you can rely on him to make this situation much worse. I would expect that if we survive the night, Vince will threaten to tell the wife what happened and destroy his marriage just out of spite. Now, there's another angle here that could actually make this even more dangerous. The rich man is doing everything here for his wife's darkest desires, but that doesn't necessarily mean he won't be jealous. Statistically, one of the highest causes of both manslaughter and premeditated murder is because of adultery. It is not common for a situation just like this to be violent very quickly. Going through with this bet could win you $4,500, but it's not difficult to imagine that this guy could come looking to murder you for revenge. For me, this is one line that I wouldn't cross, and I would wait for the next bet to keep making money. Craig here can't resist the offer, and with $4,500 on the line, he agrees. The wife starts going at it as the other men watch, and Vince here is completely shocked by what's happening. By the time it's all over, Craig is exhausted from all the money he's just made. Now he's earned $6,500 total, which is enough to pay for 4 months of rent. The host excuses himself to change out of his clothes, but Craig here has had enough, and taking his earnings, he walks out of the front door, leaving his friend behind. The couple return, and they're excited to make even crazier bets, but when they notice that Craig is missing, the woman begins to sulk. Greedy for more money, Vince here insists they can continue playing and wants to know what the next challenge is. Noticing he's lost his wife's attention, Colin here leads the man into the kitchen and tells him to cut off his own pinky. Nervous, he asks how much it's worth, and the rich man slams $25,000 down on the cutting board. It's a huge payout, and the man can't resist the money being offered. He's about to go through with it, but that's when they hear Craig offer to do it for $23,000. Furious, his friend tells him to leave, but the man has realized that after he pays his 3 months of overdue rent, he'll only have enough money for 1 more month, and has no choice but to continue playing. Vince immediately undercuts his friend, bidding $22,000 to cut his own finger off, and a bidding war starts. But neither of them realize that this is going to be nothing compared to what they'll have to do next. Okay, now the stakes are escalating out of control. If we keep playing, it will affect us permanently. There's no going back. Bid as much money as possible, so the smartest thing to do here is to broker leverage. I would try to convince my friend that by refusing the bet and working together, we can gain bargaining power to force the couple to find safer challenges and to drive up the prices in this night of twisted entertainment. If we can't persuade him, then we have to move to plan B and consider if cutting off your own pinky actually makes any financial sense. First of all, the pinky is a lot more important for daily life than you may think. But finger replantation has a pretty low success rate because it involves joining tendons, bones, and reconnecting arteries. It also costs over $10,000, and you wouldn't be able to work for 120 days after the surgery. So altogether, this is a terrible deal. Craig's final offer is $15,000, and besides, it's not worth it. Craig places his pinky on the table. That's when Colin hears a gagging noise and starts looking for the source. Behind the bar, he's horrified to find out the neighbor's dog has choked and Craig's pinky finger, and dog taking the meat cleaver with him as Colin returns to the living room and offers his guests dinner. They gather at the table, but when Vince lifts the cover, he's horrified by what's being served. The rich man has cooked up a dead dog and offers $50,000 to the first person who finishes their portion. Okay, cutting off my pinky is already extreme, but killing and cooking a dog is so far over the line that even Satan would tell them to calm down. I'm a good animal for any amount of money. Colin here points out
Well, don't let me jump.
more money than Delaware deserves to win, so his wife offers a tiebreaker. And in the ice bucket with the three-foot side, the man tells them that whoever eats Craig's pinky is declared the winner of the bet. He throws it across the room, and the men fire for it. but Craig here manages to whip it free. He brutally kicks Vince to make sure he stays down and puts the second finger in his mouth, chewing it up and swallowing it all the way down. Craig has now earned $71,500, and now Vince is going to make
Excuse me, 30 shield. And then I have a recon spinner. That'll help a lot, so then if someone's rushing me, I can see. They are. Ooh, that's actually really good. I'm gonna do these two. That's not worth it. You're trapped. Okay, never. Will she come down? Sorry if I might be trash, but I don't know how to play public games. Actually, I do with my friend. Okay, I'm gonna switch that out. I'm gonna take that med kit. I feel like an AR is a lot better, but I don't have a Come on. I wanna go that way. Let's head in. That's what you like to call a bad player. A bad player, not a good player, a bad player. Because he likes to drop on you with the UFO. Then likes to kill you. You know why? Because they don't actually know how to play Fortnite. When there's this guy using this skin, he actually kind of knows how to play Fortnite. This man, if he clutches a dub, I think he might be. Because I only have 3 wounds. I believe I believe in this guy. I know what you're saying, but you're kind of trash, right? But if you guys are watching, you'll actually go to bangenergy.co or .com or .ca and buy them. My favorite has to be the Blue Jazz, the Sour Head, or the even. So, this is the end of my video. Peace.